thing just attacks me. I got two ships, I'm attacking two at the same time. Oh, this thing is great. You want a ship where you don't actually have to do anything other than just show up and blow them out of the water. This is it. Hello YouTubers, hello Starfield players, welcome back. Dreadis here. Well, as you can see, I am enjoying Starfield. I've just made a crazy base. The one thing that I'm doing is I'm making ammunition. So it's kind of like a hack for making money in this game, because by going and making ammunition, all of a sudden you have access to all the ammunition vendors and getting all their money. So if you want to like make money fast and you want to do it by going in, this isn't fast. I wouldn't say it's fast. I would say it's another way of making money in the game. What I'm doing is I have all the material coming in from all these bases all over the Starfield, and they're all coming in here, and then I go and make some ammunition. And that ammunition then stores at a 0 weight gain because of the game, which means I end up banking just a ton of ammunition. So I'll show you what I mean. You can see here it needs nickel and small primer, cobalt, tungsten, and titanium. So with this one here, I just need small primer. So the one that I really like is this one, 50 millarray. And Sarah was on my head. So that's fine. I'm not going to deal with that right now. What I'm dealing with is the ship. So because of all this like cargo and basically moving all of this stuff, I need to go and make a cargo ship. And this is my cargo ship. So the ammunition is a bonus because it doesn't weigh anything. So if you look at my bags here, you can see here there's 22 different ammunitions, and I'm carrying like 5,000 of these, 2,600 of these, and I just sold a bunch. Like I just sold about 200,000 worth, and I basically emptied Neon of all the vendors. So you can see here I've got like 4,050 millarray. So it kind of goes and solves a few problems. So one problem is that you run out of ammunition. Then it solves another problem, which is that you want to make stuff, but then you want to make stuff that you actually find useful. And then it also helps with storing it as another medium. So instead of it just being dollars, it's actual ammunition for your gun. Alright, Starfield shipbuilders. Well, this is the ship that I'm going to convert into my cargo ship. And it's the Mantis. So, it's the Razorleaf. If you go into flight check, you go rename ship, it's Razorleaf. So, the hope is, because it's cargo, right? I want to be able to show up in this ship and then they go, oh, it's the Mantis. And then they leave. And I don't end up having to kill them, and then I can just keep on going. Right? So that's the real reason why I wanted this ship. And that name, for safety. I have it set up where, you know, the one floor goes and feeds here, and then you run downstairs, and then you get that whole floor is basically accessible through this passage. Same with that one. And then you have one in the middle, and then you have one at the top. So that's what feeds the 3 floors from that one floor there. But then I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I want like a stairwell or something to go up into the upper level. So first thing I'm looking at is I went and I pulled the top out, and then this is the middle part. And so I'm looking at the inside of the ship here. And so we have a companionway that the docker goes straight into. And then we have a gym. And that looks to me to be a good spot for a stairwell. Right? I'm trying not to change the overall design of the ship as far as the outside, the way it looks. But I can change anything on the inside. So there's the SPE 2-story staircase 4. So if I hit Z, then it switches to aft. And I can put that right in there. And then if I want to change it to be taller, then I can just hit this here and go next variant till it goes up to the floor that I want. So then I have a stairwell that basically goes right up the middle here. I will do a ship deconstruction so that you can see what parts I use and where. But as you can see, I've reached my module limit, but it was just because I was trying to figure out with the mobility and the top speed how much cargo I can carry. I'm at 25,000 and I don't know if I need 25,000. So, but if I take one of these engines here and I delete it, see now I'm down to 59. It's also affecting my jump range. So for example, if I delete these, there, I'm at 28. $29. There's about 6 of them, I think. So, yep, bit of experimenting to get my numbers right. Alright, I feel like I need to lock these changes in. I've gone and changed a lot to the ship. As you can see, I've adjusted this whole front section here to kind of have this flow. I had to add more feet. I've added a ton of cargo. Got like this cargo thing going on back here, cargo theme. And then I've got the engines, which is the Even Warp 2 engines. And then I sandwich them between these Hope Tech caps. I have uppers and lowers. Sandwich them in there. And it gives this kind of cool look, right? Like all in here. The interior is all different because I had to get rid of those big compartments. I've got the captain's quarters in here. The Varun Armory is at the top. I am going to have stairs to get in there, but I think I have a plan. So the elevator got lowered. And the reason was because this docker needs to be higher than this bridge. So they're the only 2 parts that kind of stick out. But that's okay, that's part of the look. I increased the size of these solar panel things, and before I had the shorter ones because I had another compartment in there, so living space. But now I have tons of living space still, so I haven't even got to that part yet. But I'm at 338,000 spent, and I'm at my cargo of 20,000. So I want to lock it in. So with this, I've spent 710,000 without even getting into the interior yet. Whew. Sometimes I get worried and it won't lock in.
That should increase the value of the ship.
Isn't that cool though? Just trying to get that angle. Yeah. So I don't know. You guys got to figure out something with this audio because like they just never stop. Like there's two chasing each other, right? There's two on the landing pads. And I guarantee you, as soon as those disappear, those two, oh, already hear one. Yeah. Two more. So it's just non-stop. And then as soon as they get close to the ground, another two start. Or one of the two starts. I mean, it just barely hit each other. Like flying at an American airport. And my bins are just jammed, it looks like. We're close to it. Also, I learned something. If you take a look at here in settings under gameplay options. So, you know how you have to click on this and sometimes it's hard to click on it? Well, if you use your arrow key over, you can just tap it repeatedly, work your way down, and that way you get to the 75% right quick. And then you get all fatigued. Okay, so what do we got? Alright, I cleared out the bins. I think the ship's looking pretty good. And I'm gonna go and work on getting it to function properly. Let's do more interior stuff. So a side bonus of going and building your ships at your home base. Look how much vendor credits I have. Huh? But now whenever I go and steal ships, I can bring them straight back here and cash that money back in. So I think I've pretty much closed the loop. Alright, so I've gone and pulled the living compartments and everything out. And just wanted to show you kind of what it looks like with everything taken out. Yeah, I mean this is a lot of work, I know. But you know what? It's a lot of fun. And it's something I would have did anyway, you know? Whether I put it on video or not. Uh-oh. We've reached a limit. Alright, so here we go. I had to delete some stuff. Hopefully I do get the same ship that I was looking for. But we drop that in. Drop that in. Make sure everything is in the right spot. So I ended up taking out this part in here because, well, I was running out of part count. So we'll see how the part count goes. Three, four, five, six, seven. So I can't do it. Let's see what this looks like. Like that. I mean, it looks good. I just can't see through here. Well, I would have to lose something in order to gain those things. So, what should I do? Alright, so I reduced the amount of cladding, and somehow I got like 17 pieces worth. So I had changed this, I moved this back. I don't have 4 of those along the top. I took the 2 along the bottom out. I left the bottom kind of, opened up this whole section here. So I can go back to being like having the ship that size if I want. Alright, I think I finished it. I haven't colored it, but I want to make sure that everything works. I'm using auto alpha turrets, neutron turrets, and got alpha turrets. And what's kind of interesting, if you look here, pull this out, I've got an alpha turret in here, plus the shield generator. So we'll see how that goes. Of course, with the Haven Warp 2 engines. So now we're at 915,000. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so here is the ship. So it's just a little bit narrower by 2 units. Guns are in the ground. You can see them right here. Just little guns. But they kind of need to be just because of where they are. They need to fire from there, so. Alright, let's hopefully everything works. We don't know if everything's going to work yet. Could be running into disasters. Alright, so we're in a companionway to start with. So we'll run upstairs. And there's a gym. Okay. There's also a door to a passageway to a set of stairs. Okay, so there is a window here. And I have a window here. So look out. And a door that goes straight over to here, which is correct. Yeah, this is a computer room, isn't it? Yeah. We got a big computer room over here. Then on the other side, if we run through, again, we have glass here, so you can kind of see. There's the shield generator. You can see inside the ship a bit. So that's cool. We'll go to the other side here, and we'll go. Oh, okay, I thought that was broken. So it's the same kind of thing. It has this window with the thing there, window there. And then over here is a solar panel. That's what that is. It's the solar panel. Oh, right, because I moved it. That's what happened. That's what it is on the other side, too. Alright, well, there you go. So we go upstairs here. And on one side, we have a door to a door. Got a bench. Spacesuit containers. Alright, well, and what do we got up here? This is a armory combination. Okay, so yeah, then we have a living quarters. Nice. That's a nice living quarters. Pretty much has everything you need, right? So what is this here? This is an armory. Yeah. And this is like engineering, sort of storage. Okay, then we have this goes downstairs. So we have a little kitchenette, bunk room, warp core. That's it. This is working out. Let's take a look down here. So I guess it's a gym. Okay, so oh, you know what? Sarah's room isn't pointed in the right direction. That's what's going on there. And this is hydroponics. And at the other side of the hydroponics is another warp core. So now you know where the warp cores are, downstairs. Two problems so far. Okay, third floor. So now this floor has my bedroom, the bank, doll bank, then a set of stairs going up, and ends up in the armory. Then we have the way out that way, and then this is the bridge. We're way up here. It's good. So I wasn't as big on this hydroponics, so I'm gonna delete that one. I'm gonna replace it with this Owltech Hacker Hab. See if that works. So I don't want to move the wing forward, Avian Tech wing forward. I ended up moving the computer core up one because I wanted it to hook up directly here, but then it ended up making a wall. So I'll have to move this back over to here, move this over to here, and then, you know what? I actually like that. It's better than this side. Let's see if I can repeat it. So the Owltech Armory and Workshop, it had a lot of doors. So I just put a Stroud all-in-one berth along with the SPE all-in-one berth. So we're going to start with the front here. So we go front down. We have a nice little door here and a crew compartment, and over here too. That's actually really nice. I like that. And so now we go into here and we have the battle station with no thing in the middle. There we go. Battle station's good. Let's see what's on the other side here. This is the computer core. And again, you can just walk through. We don't have that big wing in the way that we had before. Okay, and then we go up over here. And wow, what do we got going on here? Crazy looking. We got like a little bunk here. Okay, so there's Sarah's room. And then, is this open? It is. Okay. Then we have a door. I like this one. This is cool. Like computer. I think we got a quantum computer in there, it looks like. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, a big vent. Okay, so this vent is not supposed to be here, obviously. We're gonna have to figure out what's going on there. And downstairs, to the right, we got a power core. To the left, we have a hospital and a gym. Is that like physio? Is that what that is? Hard to know how many units there are supposed to be under here. Okay, so now that we've figured that out, let's go to the next floor, where we then have another passageway. Again, Galbank was fine. This was fine. This was fine. This is fine. Right? Yeah, it's fine. So the only issue is I could use a door there and there. I don't know about there. Okay, so there was a piece in here somewhere. It was interfering. There it is. There's the offending piece. So that's one more piece that I can put onto the ship. Okay. Add 2 more modules. Which is great because there is a spot that I want to add. I wanted to add these, but I want these just for the look. There we go. Kind of evens it out a little bit more. Okay, and then this one now should have doors. Get into the gal bank. And a door to get into my apartment. Ready?
Escape trajectory plotted. I will never get tired of that.
So now I don't have any control of my weapons. Yeah. Now there is this sensor contact, hostile activity. Alright, well, I have no weapons, like I said. I can't attack anything. Everything just attacks me. So what I mean by that is I can't fire any of the weapons. They're all automatic weapons on this ship, so I can't go and shoot the asteroids. And one of the things they did... I got 2 ships, I'm attacking 2 at the same time. Ah, this thing is great. You want a ship where you don't actually have to do anything other than just show up and blow them out of the water. This is it. So the one thing that sucks about it is that because I have auto cannons all around that I can't actually shoot. So everything is automatic, and that's the way I made it. So this way, you know, when I show up, this is the Razorleaf, so it's the Mantis ship, carries like 20,000 plus cargo, and it just blows everything up that it comes across. So thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for coming back. Come back for more Starfield action.